Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley and I am happy that you're here. Welcome. Today I decided to go with you through my nighttime skincare routine. So it is 9:30 p.m. I am ready to get this makeup off. As you can see, I have already taken my lashes off. I did have false lashes on earlier. I did take them off. And now I just want to walk you through my nighttime skincare. I do a 10-step Korean skincare routine, and most of the time I use Korean skincare. I absolutely love Korean skincare. So what I wanted to do is just show you some of the products that I use and some of the ways that I do my skincare, and then just kind of talk to you about some of my favorite products and go from there. So if that's something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell, and let's get started. Okay, so there are some products that I am gonna be sharing with you tonight that I am not gonna be using because I have multiple different products for the same purpose. But I mean, listen, you guys, I'm here in my jammies. I got my hair back. I am ready to do this. So let's talk about the 10-step process, what that looks like, and then the products that I really like to use for that. Now, honorable mentions, because I am doing a nighttime and not a daytime routine, are the Korean skincare SPFs. I have one from a company that I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. No, I am gonna try. Apieu, A''Pieu is the name of the company, and this is their Pure Block SPF. I have been using this just a little bit, interchanging it with my other SPFs that I use. The only thing that I will say that I don't necessarily love about this one is it does have a strong sunscreen or sunblock smell. So if that's something you don't like, then this might not be for you. I have been also trying the Missha Sun Essence. This is an SPF 45 PA+++. So good. And then I've yet to crack this open yet, but I am going to be trying the Essence from Missha's SunMilk SPF line. So these are honorable mentions. They are daytime SPF, so I'm obviously not going to put that on before bed. Okay, so the first step in a Korean skincare system is to oil cleanse the face. Now I have a few different cleansers that I have used. One of them I mentioned, it's a chamomile oil cleanser. It's a video that I haven't posted yet, but it is coming soon. So it's from my empties, but that one is a really good oil cleanser. And I also have the one that I have been working on right now, which is the Face Shop Rice Water Bright Light Cleansing Oil. So let's do this. I'm going to take my rings off here. Look how well it takes off that eye makeup. I mean, I had eyeshadow, mascara, and eyeliner on, and can't see it anymore, huh? So I go over that, and then I go ahead and take one of my beauty cloths. This is from PMD, but I also have a lot of them from Makeup Eraser. I really, really love them. So I will use this to get rid of all of the oil and all of the residue on my face. And then I will also go and rinse my face off and rinse off the cloth as well. You can see round one took off a whole lot of stuff. So that is the cleansing oil, and that is step one. Now, for step two, we go in with an actual cleanser. So I am going to be breaking open my Peach and Lily Glass Skin Discovery Kit. Peach and Lily is one of my favorite Korean skincare brands. I have their Super Reboot Resurfacing Mask, which we are going to use today. And I picked this up at Ulta. It's a trial size little 4-pack that has all different kinds. So it has an essence, a serum, a cream, and a cleanser. So if you want to dip your toe into the Korean skincare and see what you think, this is a good way to try it. Peach and Lily is a really, really great brand. They are a little bit on the higher end, so they are more expensive, and there are definitely options if you don't want to spend that much. So I am going to go in with the Power Calm Hydrating Cleanser. I am going to wet my face, and then I am going to go in with that cleanser. All right, my face is wet, so let's go in with this cleanser. You can see that this one is a gel, and we are just going to go on for the second cleanse. Now, if you don't want to spend a whole lot on a cleanser, there is a brand called Skin Food, and they have a really nice egg wash, face wash that's really nice. So I really, really like them. And there are multiple other. Tony Moly is another, you can find Skin Food and Tony Moly and Peach and Lily at Ulta, but they are all really nice cleansers. The Tony Moly is going to be a little higher end, where the Skin Food is going to be less. And then Derma-E is also going to be there. That's a little bit higher end as well, but there are lots of different cleansers that you can find. I really, really, really do like the Skin Food cleanser though. And we are just going in with a nice, beautiful, clean surface. I'm going to go rinse my face really quick, and we will be back for step 3, which is to exfoliate. All right, I'm back, and my skin is nice and cleansed and dried down. So going in for step 3 for exfoliation. You can exfoliate in multiple different ways. You can do a physical exfoliant, which would be a scrub of some kind that has little beads, or a sugar scrub that you actually physically can feel the exfoliation taking place. Or you can go in with a chemical exfoliation. I want to make a disclaimer here that I'm not in any way a professional when it comes to skin. Everything that I say, I have tested on only myself, and you proceed with caution, with whatever you do with your face. But I will use AHAs, BHAs. This one from Peach and Lily is called the Super Reboot Resurfacing Mask. And this retexturizes, softens, and glows. So what you do, this is an AHA, BHA, and blue agave. And this is one of those things where, like I said, you have to do what your skin, what feels right for your skin. There is also there are a few different physical exfoliations from Skin Food. One of them is a black sugar scrub mask, and it's in a container that looks kind of like this. This is the Skin Food Egg White Mask. And this is called a pore mask. It's supposed to refine your pores or whatever. I just find that it feels really nice. It's just like a nice cleansing mask. We're not going to do this one today, but this is just an example of one of the masks that I use on a regular basis, and what the containers kind of look like. You can see that that's totally a white mask in there. Now the black sugar scrub, it's either black or brown sugar scrub, I can't remember, but it's exactly what it sounds like. You open it up and it is a sugar scrub that is brown, and you exfoliate your face and then you leave the mask on, and it does some really awesome things and has some really good benefits. But again, proceed with caution with your own face, okay? So I am gonna go in, and you can see that this is nice and goopy. And I just go in and I put it on all areas of my skin. avoiding the eye area. I never put anything anywhere higher up than right here. So I avoid every area that could be considered. So I am gonna leave this on for the recommended 15 to 20 minutes. Whenever I use something like this, I always have a fan that kind of, you know, helps when it gets a little bit intense to kind of cool that intensity down. And then when it is all done, I will rinse it off and I will be back to show you step 4, which is toning. And I did want to mention as well, if there is ever a stage in your skincare where you're noticing an adverse reaction that you don't feel comfortable with, please stop immediately. There is a mask that I was using from Milani. I believe I have it right here. So I purchased this brightening prep mask from the Milani Supercharged line. And it says that it gently exfoliates and energizes. And I would say that gentle is not a word that I would use to describe the exfoliation that I experienced with this. It very well could have been my skin and my skin only that had a problem, but you're supposed to leave this on for 10 to 15 minutes. And the longest I could leave it on my face was about 2.5 minutes, maybe 3.5 minutes. And it burned so horribly. And so I immediately removed this. I have a nearly full container and I do not plan on using this again. I have used it to exfoliate the back of my hands and other parts of my body that are a little bit less sensitive. But the point that I'm trying to make is if you're using a product and it does something that does not feel right to you, please remove it immediately. Also, if you are someone who shaves, please don't exfoliate or use any kind of chemical exfoliant after you have shaved or after you have done any kind of like at-home dermaplaning or microneedling, anything that's causing your skin to already be, you know, punctured or upset or agitated. Please don't use any kind of exfoliation after that. But anyway, my basic point is if you're doing something to your skin that does not feel right, please stop immediately and don't continue because it's definitely not worth having some kind of chemical burn or chemical reaction. All right, now the next step in the Korean skincare is to tone. There are lots of different toners out there, but one of my favorite Korean brands is Sun Park, and this is their beauty water. You can see this is a major size. This is 340 mils, and I have barely even scraped the surface of this. You use very little. I put it on a cotton round. I usually have reusable cotton rounds, but they're in the wash right now. So you basically just soak a cotton round, and then you are going to go over the surface with just dabbing, light pressure. And you will also notice that anytime I do any kind of skincare, I always pull it down the neck. And I do use swiping motions when I'm on my neck and tapping motions when I'm on my face. So that is the toning stage. When I'm using a toner, that specific toner, I don't feel anything. It doesn't sting, it doesn't burn, it doesn't do anything like that, which is my preference. I would rather it not have any kind of nasty feeling to it. So that is one of my recommendations for a nice toner. Skin Food makes a beautiful peach sake toner, which is really nice as well. And then the next step is to do your essence. Now I have 2 different essences that I am going to be mixing today. I have the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence from CosRX, and I have the Peach and Lily Wild Dew Treatment Essence. This one is obviously very liquidy. This one is a little bit more thick. Get that evenly distributed and just press that into the skin. If you have skin like mine that's really dry, you'll notice that that just sucks right up. And the next step in the system is a serum. This is when I am going to add any kind of serum that I have, whether it is from The Ordinary. I like to use their Buffet, their lactic acid, whether it is from Peach and Lily, their glass skin serum. This is just the moment for any kind of serum or booster or anything like that. You can mix, you can add. There's no limit really to however many you want to use on your skin. It's just whatever you feel comfortable with. Today, I am only going to be using the Peach and Lily Glass Refining Serum. And then I am going to go in with a Pore Advanced Snail Repair Cream. Now this can be used as your moisture if you want to use this as your moisturizer. I like to use it during the serum and booster stage. It's very liquidy, but it's not too thick. And then what I do is I apply that to the jaw, the cheek, and the forehead to give me some nice moisture for when I do my beauty tool. Now I got this tool from Fourth Ray Beauty. It is vibrating, and I am just gonna go over really quick and do the exercises that I have for my face. And the next step, you might be surprised, is a masking step. Now, let's talk about masks. I love treatment masks. I have these Michelle Black Pearl Collagen Gold Eye Gel Patches. These are sloppy and slurpy and go under the eyes. Whoop, stuff came out, hold on. And then I also have these patches from Look at Me. I have a hydrogel eye patch that's green tea, one that has aloe vera, and one that has rose. And those are just delicious and wonderful. And then also, this is a stage to put on an actual skin mask. So what I will do is I will put on these eye masks, and then I will put one of these skin masks over the top. These skin masks are the absolute, I mean, they're just bomb, you guys. These are from the company called Derma-E. It is another Korean skincare. They have so many different kinds: apricot, herb, olive, milk, green tea, white, charcoal. Goes on and on and on. They smell delicious. They feel so good on the face, and they give you like a really beautiful amount of serum that you can then soak into your face, and it just feels really, really, really good. So I am gonna add that on, don't worry. But before I do that, I wanna show you the last two steps, because I'm not gonna be recording those because I wanna go and luxuriate in these skin masks. The last two steps are the eye cream stage, and that is when you do a cream around and on top of the eyes. I ran out of the one that I typically use from Mucin, so I do have this Elemis Pro Collagen Eye Revive Mask, and I do put that on. But I do like this mask, but the Mucin one that I have tried is one that I will repurchase. I just get that put all over the eyes. And then the very final step, as you can probably guess, is a night cream. This is one from Tony Moly. This is the I'm Lavendar Lullaby Sleeping Mask, and it is so lovely. Of course, it smells like lavender. It's so thick and creamy on your skin. I also have a CeraVe that's not Korean skincare, but I love just a thick, full, delicious feeling moisturizer at the end of the day. I just love to go to bed with my skin feeling plump and hydrated and delicious. Some other ones that I really love are Laneige. Laneige is Korean skincare, and they have a couple different ones. I got these samples for my birthday from Sephora, and the Laneige water sleeping mask is lovely. It is just a thin formula, but it just packs that moisture on there, and you go to bed feeling like just your skin has been renewed. It feels amazing. And then there is the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream, and that is just a lovely cream that you can use before bed as well. There are so many different types of creams, and you know, there's one from Derma-E that I really love that has vitamin E and vitamin A and all sorts of deliciousness in it. So there's lots of things to choose from. So you guys, oil cleanse, foam cleanse, exfoliate, tone, essence, serum, mask, eye cream, moisture cream. Now, where's this one? That is the tool that I use to exercise my skin and give it a nice little boost. So go ahead and try it, you guys. A lot of people ask, are you serious? You do that every single night? No. I try to do it 4 to 5 days a week, but there are some days where I am so tired that I cannot even imagine doing that many steps. So I double cleanse, try to put on an essence or a serum of some kind, and then moisturizer and hit the hay. So I usually only use a mask, 2 to 3 times a week, but I do try and take the time to take care of my skin and put as much into it as I can. I am 38 years old, and I definitely don't want to age in a way that makes it look like I'm not taking care of myself. So hopefully this is working. All I know is that giving myself that time and giving myself that self-care has really made a difference in my life. And even if it's not working, even if I am just wasting time, it's time that I'm spending on myself. And that feels really good as someone who homeschools, who's a mom of 3, who's a wife, who's a homemaker, who is an interpreter. I'm constantly giving. So it feels really, really nice to give back to myself and do a beautiful self-care session. Don't feel like you have to go out and spend hundreds of dollars. You guys, these masks on Amazon, but I want to say the pack of 25 is like $13. So they end up being like 50 cents a mask. So they're definitely not terribly expensive. That is everything for my 10-step skincare routine. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to answer the questions, give you my opinions, not give you my advice, because I don't feel like I am the appropriate person to ask when it comes to like your specific skincare needs. But remember to take care of yourself, take time out to do that self-care at the end of the day and really give yourself what you need. Let's throw these little eye patches on. And while I do that, I will say, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Also, there's no right way to put these on. Some people put them on with the skinny part inside. Some put them on with the fat part inside. It depends on where you want to focus all of that serum. And today I want to focus it deep under my eyes. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to like it, you guys. Hit subscribe, ring that bell so that you're notified of all of my upcoming videos. I so appreciate you guys for being here. We're going to use a green tea. Here we go. I mean, if for nothing else, y'all, like, subscribe, and ring that bell. And I will see you guys next time. Love you, mean it. Bye.